So I'm not WBOTY like our other homie, Big B Dirt. So I didn't have the fancy Wi-Fi on my flight last week, so I can watch the show in real time while being, 10,000 feet up in the sky. So I didn't really catch a lot of it, but what I only caught bits and pieces here and there. So so catch me up to speed. Did we talk about the biggest news in football or in all of sports last week? Did you all talk about that?
What you talking about? There was a few things that happened.
Jerry West.
No, not that. Jason Kelce saying he don't watch below his knees. Did you all talk about that?
No, heck no. I ain't giving. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, man.
You talk about that, huh?
No.
Yeah, I mean, that's groundbreaking. Did you talk about Aaron Rodgers being the worst teammate in offseason diva once again?
I think in overtime we talked a little bit about Aaron Rodgers.
Okay,
I think we talked about it. And matter of fact, I think we gave him some homage over on the homies. I think we gave him some homage over on the homies. We were talking about, him, in the Jets.
And the Jets. Did you did we get on the NFL saying that they like overcharging you to watch their football games?
No, but we're gonna get in that tonight.
Okay. Oh, so what did you all talk about last week? Wait, did y'all talk about Caitlin Clark again?
No, heck no. B Dirt tried to get it a little bit at the end, but I was like, nah, cut it.
Cut it. Okay.
Cut it.
Right. What did we talk about?
Talked about a lot. We was talking about NBA. We started out for sure.
Yeah, the end of OTAs. We talked about the finals, which at the time was 2 games to 1, 3 games to 1, 3-0. 3-0.
3-0. Yep.
All right.
Yep. Talked some baseball. Talked some track. Yeah, we talked some track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Some track. Okay. Yeah.
Olympics.
All right, great. So
the trials on right now. I need to stop watching the Reds and turn to the trials. What am I doing?
Tate locked in. Oh, we talked about y'all division. We're gonna get to that tonight too. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those that's over in the live chat, welcome to the Homies Overtime Podcast. Tate Boy Fresh, Payday, all sitting around chopping it up about sports today on Fans First Sports Network, rocking out with the Overtime crew. Fellas, what is cracking? We got a lot going on in that live chat already. It's lit up, but I'm just going to say what's cracking to the fellas and so we can get this show started. What's up, Pay? What's up with you, bro?
What's going on, my man? Happy Friday.
You can't say freaky?
I will not. That is your lane.
Okay. Tate Boy Fresh, what's up with you? You locked into them. I see you locked into them Reds again.
No, I Reds again. On track, and I turned just in time. So Carrie Richardson just won her heat with a 10-8. She was that's coasting.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, and just playing around with her, playing with her food.
Yeah, she won with a big lead.
Yeah.
But so as soon as I turned to it, that's when I forgot my sister-in-law, sent the family text about don't forget to watch tonight. All the people from Star Athletic Club. But not too much going on, Big G, man. Another week. I'm blessed to be here, to still be sucking in this air, as hot as it might be.
It's burning up over there. It's burning up over there.
Man, this DMV area, man, it was like 96 degrees today.
Tell you, this cooking. You could cook an egg outside here in Ohio. It's burning up, bro.
I ain't trying to cook no egg, though, on no sidewalk.
Pay us hot. Where you at? Where you at in the Shire? Or you in ATL?
I'm in Chicago, and it's been
it's cooking.
It's been the 90s all week. Today is 95.
Cooking.
Let me tell you something, man. It ain't been that bad. I might be getting used to that humidity in Atlanta. Today, Chicago ain't been that bad.
Yeah,
so,
I get it.
Hey, do you don't watch The Shy, right?
No, I've never seen it.
Did you?
No, I saw it when it first aired way back. Yeah, when it first aired. Yeah,
I think it's on season 6 now. I watch these shows and I stick with them, man. But it's probably because unlike you guys, I don't have I don't have a professional job to show up to every day anymore right now. So
it's all right. Time is coming. Things are going to change.
The thing's going to test all that blessing I was talking about too, Big G. I still got a roof over my head, and watching TV off from electric and cable and all those different things. So some people got a lot worse. You got to be appreciative of everything that's good in your life and overcome the bad stuff in your life.
Big facts. Tate, I got a question. Andy, you pay. It's all script. It's just a quick answer. Are y'all going to watch Clipped?
Yeah, when I go get Hulu again.
Yep.
Tate, because Clipped is a what's that series that FX does? It's a real crime or true crime? American Crime Story. Is that what Clipped is about?
Clipped is about the Los Angeles Clippers.
I know, but is it the same? Is it one of their seasons of American Crime Story?
I think it is. Yes, absolutely.
Each one of the seasons of American Crime Stories on FX has been spectacular. Each one better than the last. So once I'm not planning to resubscribe to Hulu until Handmaid's Tale comes back on, so I can watch both at the same time. But I will. I am planning on watching.
Tate, you gonna watch it?
FX they did that first O.J. Simpson trial, right?
Yeah, they did.
That was their first one. That was real good. I watched that one.
They did the O.J. They did the Andrew Cunanan that situation. They did the impeachment of Bill Clinton.
Facts
off the chain.
Big facts. So Tate, Clipped, yes or no? It's a must watch.
No. I watched the first season of Showtime, and it was good. But when the second one came around, it wasn't much fanfare. I didn't hear about it. Now,
winning time, you mean?
Huh? Yeah, winning time.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, why we bring this back up, man? See, everybody mad at David Zaslav, his decisions to not go get the NBA again for TNT. I'm mad at him for canceling Winning Time. That was great television.
That was a big dumb move. that was because Winning Time. People was watching that, bro. It had a lot of hype when it started off, but it was a very good, rendition of the rivalry between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, and that's one of the topics we're gonna get to tonight.
Let's go.
All right. So listen, I want to ask. Do y'all want to talk basketball or baseball first? That's y'all preference. Which one you want to go?
Let's go NBA.
NBA. Tate, this is right up your alley, bro. Because Tate feels like he's the aficionado in basketball. He knows a lot. He knows a lot.
Tate would probably tell you he feels that way because he's always with you. That's why you'll probably say.
No. But he does feel that way. So we got a couple of issues going on.
I feel that way about a lot of things, but I will say what I don't know. I will say I don't know about that. But basketball, I know about it. Go ahead. Okay.
We crowned a champion. Boston Celtics, 18th championship banner hanging over there in Boston. Number one, I want to get your takes on the Boston Celtics and their winning the championship. And number two, is the Boston Celtics the greatest franchise in NBA history? Based on the 18 championships, because there's some other ones that saying, look, we the ones. So I want to know, first, number one, about the Celtics winning.
Go ahead.
And the Celtics winning and whatever things you got to talk with Celtics basketball with the current team. And then the second part of it is, are they the best franchise in the NBA? Tate, you go first. You got the floor, bro. It's on you.
So your first question is the Celtics.
18 chip.
Are they the first question is, are they the best franchise?
No, first question is, are they? Give me your thoughts about the winning banner 18 and about this current rendition of the Boston Celtics team.
Well, Boston's good. They've been building up to it, though. Jason Tatum's been in the league 6 years, and 7 years for Jaylen Brown. And they've been in like 6 Eastern Conference Finals. So I think a lot of times Boston gets caught up playing down to their competition.
Mm-hmm.
They did that in the 3 losses they had this postseason against Miami, against Cleveland, and against Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they like to play around. They don't need to.
Mm-hmm.
I think if all the analytics, all the numbers speak to them being one of the best teams ever. Margin of victory, 20-point wins, time they've been up 50 points in a game, 3-point
This team being one of the best teams that ever did it.
all the analytics state that.
Okay.
Now, but most all
Fine.
time,
It's a big fine. Keep talking.
I'm gonna keep on my computer, man. Most all time greats teams, dynasties, have at least 1 or 2 top 10, 12 players on their team.
Facts.
Boston don't have that.
Okay.
If I have a problem putting them with the all-time teams,
Mm-hmm.
they're probably the best of the because 6 different teams won the title the last 6 years.
Okay.
They might be the best team. Huh?
Go ahead. Best franchise is the Boston Celtics, the best franchise in NBA history.
No.
Wow.
It's the Lakers.
Wow.
You said teams claiming that. Ain't no other team claiming that but the Lakers. Even though the Lakers got 17, Boston won like 9 or 10 of those out those 11 they won with Bill Russell in the 18 league. Easier. Now, Magic and Kareem had an easy West to go through all the time.
Facts.
But they made it to Magic made the 9 finals.
Facts.
And won 5 out of 9.
Facts.
Then you get the Shaq and Kobe Lakers.
Yeah, facts.
Whole different generation. Just go back to our boy Jerry West. He got one in there before Kareem and Magic. He got one in there with Will.
Yeah, big facts.
Yeah, so I think when you look at it like that, man, the Lakers just got just as many, 17 to 18. The Lakers aren't counting any, I believe, from maybe George Mikan's one. They ain't counting none from
4.
Who?
George Mikan and them got 4.
Minneapolis Lakers got 4 titles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, good one, Pay. But yeah, so Lakers got 14 in the modern NBA. Boston got 11 in the 18 league. So I'm gonna go Lakers.
Okay. Pay, same question. Your thoughts about this current rendition of the 18 banner being hung by the Celtics with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, how they look as far as a historical standpoint, and is the Boston Celtics the best basketball franchise on the planet?
I don't want to be a hater. The Celtics did a lot of things that are historically, puts them historically great. They had a 20-point lead in like 50, 55 games this season. They had a 20-point lead twice, 3 times in the finals, and it was only a 5-game series. They had 20-point leads up and down through the playoffs. The knock on them was that they play with their food, as Tate said. They tend to play with their food, not get all their nutrients, and not do what they're supposed to do when they're expected to do it. They handle business. I can't take anything from them. They handle business, and people will probably forget this title from the Celtics because of that. Because the story on them is that they don't rise to their challenge, and because they just had an easier path throughout the playoffs. Even though if you watch them all season, they were a lot more dominant than anybody else in the whole league. So with that being said, congrats to them. Can't take anything from them. I won't even try to. Congrats on your first championship in 1080p. You deserve it. You deserved it. It is, and it's your first championship in 1080p, but your 18th all overall. Now, counter to what Tate was saying, I don't take points off from stuff being modern and not modern. The modern NBA, the Lakers are the staple. And when I say modern, I mean since merger. Since 1976, the Lakers have 11 championships. He had 5 with Kareem and Magic, 5 with Shaq and Kobe. Well, 5 with Kobe, and another one with LeBron. 11 championships and one more in-season championship. No one else comes close other than the Bulls. The Bulls and the Spurs have 6 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only two that comes close, and that's still almost half, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Lakers are the franchise for most of the people that watch basketball today. If you're 40-year-old, if you're in that millennial age, maybe an older Gen Xer, you probably understand the Lakers as the franchise of the league. That does not mean you can throw away everything Boston did prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
Boston understood how to win the games before anybody else. That's what they did,
Mm-hmm.
and each time the Lakers ran up against them prior to Magic and Kareem showing up. I think the Celtics beat the Lakers in the finals 6 or 7 times. They
beat them a bunch of consecutive times.
A bunch of times. They owned them.
Mm-hmm.
They owned them.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing about that should be taken away just because it was in black and white. Just
Mm-hmm.
because it was before super integration. Nothing should be taken away from that. They were still the best hoopers in the world, and they happened to be on the best team in the world. They deserve
and pay. And just to your point, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, and Wilt Chamberlain was all on the same team that Boston beat multiple times.
Yeah.
Mm.
No. Yeah, I won't take anything from them. They deserve it. They got 18 banners. They earned each and every one of them. They are over the 78 or however many years the league has been around. They are the franchise.
Okay, I like it.
The two.
The two. What do you mean the two?
They're the two franchises. He's saying singular.
He's saying singular. Boston.
They are the franchise of the NBA. They are the model.
I mean, both takes are good.
You put an all-time team together for Boston for the Lakers. Who wins?
Boston.
Let's start. Let's start there. So, I think
you pick for Boston. I pick for LA. You pick by position. Go center first.
All right. Center.
Can I help Pay? Because he might mess it up.
Who might mess it up?
Hey, you might mess it up.
You got the mic. You can come in after the fact. This is me and him.
Okay, go ahead. Don't mess it up, Pay.
I'm going first. Center, Bill Russell.
Center, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
All right. Power forward. I'm going to go. That's one tough. Should I go Chalmers or should I go McHale? McHale was the prototype power forward.
Neither one of them. Neither one of them. KG, stop it.
No.
Oh my God.
Because that's not even.
Tate, you're gonna smoke him. You're gonna smoke him.
That's not even the best version of Kevin Garnett.
You're gonna smoke. You're
gonna
smoke
the best
him right
version.
off the bat.
Go ahead.
So you're gonna go Cowens or McHale? Go ahead, Tate. You're gonna smoke him.
I'm gonna go Cowens.
Oh my God. Tate, go ahead. Oh my God. Go ahead, Kev.
Power forward. The Lakers, I'm gonna go Elgin Baylor.
Oh my, it's over. Next guy, next small forward. Small forward, Pay go.
Pay smart and talented, know his stuff, man. But he still brings a young perspective to this, Big G. That's why
Kevin Garnett played in Boston. 16 years ago. I watched it. What I'm saying is that Cowens had his prime in Boston. He had his peak in Boston. Kevin Garnett was not MVP Kevin Garnett in Boston. Why would I take the lesser version?
Small forward.
Huh? Small forward. Let's go.
You can't miss with this, Pay. You can't miss.
Kevin Garnett is better on the all-time list than Cowens or McHale.
But not Boston Kevin Garnett.
I'm picking players.
Yeah, I'm picking. That's what I'm doing. I'm picking players.
I wouldn't do. Well, I can't do that because you're telling me to take a player that's really a Minnesota Timberwolf.
His best year is probably in Minnesota, but he won championship in Boston.
Facts. Small forward is who? Pay.
You already know. Give me Bird, French lick.
Okay. Tate got one. I already know we're going with.
Give me LeBron.
Ooh.
And I don't care if you do say LeBron right now. Like right now, we all right.
Hey, he the GOAT. He could be on 3 different teams. Yeah, 3 different teams all time list. Yeah,
Tate, big game James Tate.
I like LeBron, Big G. Come on, man. You getting caught up in the nostalgia of it all.
I understand. All right, 2 guard.
You know he could.
It's over with. It's been over with since power forward. It's been over with.
Live chat, know my last 2 players. They type them up, live chat. My shooting guard and my point guard. Let me know who I should take for the Lakers all the time.
I'm taking Dennis Johnson, man. I don't care.
At 2 guard?
Taking him.
I
wanted to say Ray Allen. I wanted to say
DJ played point. DJ played point.
Who's the 2? Oh, Danny Ainge's the 2.
Yes.
I definitely don't want Danny on my team.
I
definitely don't want Danny on the team.
Think about the greats, bro.
Dana Barros?
John Havlicek.
No. I need some athleticism in the backcourt.
Hey, John Havlicek.
I need some athleticism in the backcourt. I want to take Dana Barros.
Ron Blake told me that Elgin Baylor was a small fool.
John Havlicek. John Havlicek over Dana Barros.
Of course.
You're telling me you take Dana Barros over John Havlicek?
I'm not taking his career, obviously. I'm stacking this roster.
Hey, John Havlicek.
I'm trying to think of a better 2 guard. I know they got better 2 guard, but you know what? I'll take
John Havlicek.
Fine. We'll take Hondo. Take Hondo. Fine.
Yes, John Havlicek. Come on, man. Tate, we already know it's Kobe Bean. We already know.
You picking it for me?
No, but I already know.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, Pay. Your turn again.
At 1, I'll take DJ.
Oh my.
I'll take DJ.
Go ahead and finish him off, Tate. Go ahead and just finish him off, man. Please just finish him off. Quickly kill him. Please.
Go ahead and tell him what point guard is. You can tell him for me.
Irvin Magic Johnson, bro. Pay, your lineup would have got smoked right off the. If I had to coach you a little bit, bro.
So what we're saying is that the Lakers will beat the Celtics in an all-time matchup.
Hey, yeah. My bench still better. I got Worthy on the bench, Shaq on the bench.
Oh,
got
Elgin Baylor.
Well, no, I picked Elgin Baylor, but like I said, Ron Blake told me he was a small forward, so I can go ahead and just not even think and put AC Green and start line up against Pay's team.
No. We're gonna draw him out.
AC Green ain't even a top 25 Laker. You said you could throw him in there and they still would smoke Pay's team.
AC Green is a top 25 Laker.
No way, AC Green is a top 25 Laker. No.
Top 25?
No. AC Green's not.
Is he better than Norm Nixon?
Well, Norm Nixon only played like 6 seasons in LA, so that ain't fair. I
remember Norm Nixon for the Lakers.
Yeah, big facts. I mean, there's the Lakers that
is he even better than Rick Fox?
Yes. AC Green's better than Rick Fox. Yes. Yeah, AC Green's better than Rick Fox.
It's probably wrong.
Well, Rick Fox got a bunch of championships, so you know.
AC don't.
Yeah. Well,
wait. Rick Fox got 3 championships with the Lakers. That's right.
Yeah, he got a bunch of championships. But that's disrespect by saying AC Green goes into the lineup for Boston.
Well, I had to pick a power forward real quick. I guess if I was picking one, you give me big game Bob. Just throw one in there.
I mean, I feel you. Yeah,
Lakers got better players.
I'm thinking like Bob McAdoo. Ooh. I'm thinking that Jamal Wilkes could probably play small forward and you could shift Worthy to power. Because that was one time the lineup for the Lakers.
I didn't pick Worthy.
Jerry West on the bench too.
Oh, I forgot about Jerry West.
Yeah, the Lakers got some dogs now.
They got some dogs. You didn't stand a chance from the beginning, man.
Well, I mean, Boston's players aren't as good as LA's.
But they got them chips, though. All right, fellas, listen.
But it's my point. By one, when it was 8 teams in the league, you had to you win one round from 8 to 4. You win 2 rounds, you win the championship.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
So,
facts.
what's that mean?
Easier paths.
It's not easier because it's less players means it's only the good players can be in the league.
But hey, when that many dudes was still like baseball, dudes was still mailmanning back in the day, man.
I don't think that matters. It's still the best players in the world playing this particular game.
Bill Russell had to go against.
That don't matter. Bill Russell played against a Hall of Famer night in and night out. That's correct.
Pay. This is what I would have done. I would have ran Robert Parrish at center, Bill Russell at power forward, Larry Bird at small forward, John Havlicek at 2, and probably Kuz at point guard. That's what I probably would have ran. Kuzi was a dog.
Kuzi ain't making none of my teams.
Okay. Once again, that's why your team was
making your team. You talk about the era and the best players. Kuzi's one of the best point guards of all time. In his era.
That's not true. That's not true.
In his era, Pay. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he was the best of his era. That's correct, but he's not one of the best of all time.
That's the team you run out on the floor, bro.
Because he's measured against his error, Pay. See, you contradicting yourself.
He's the best. No, I'm not contradicting myself. He was the best of his era, correct. But when you put everybody's era next to it, he's not one of the best of all time. No, there's a difference. One of the better players of this past era was Tracy McGrady, right? Is he one of the greatest players of ever? Absolutely not.
Tate. Make sure
Tracy McGrady is not to his era what Bob Cousy was to his era.
Big facts.
I'm not making comparison. I'm saying you can be one of the greater players of your era, but not one of the greatest of all time.
Hey, Bob Cousy, when they did the first 75, he was on the list.
Okay, I know.
Okay,
he's gonna be on the list.
He was on the list.
I'm not saying you know how they made that list last the first 75 list. Well, the first 50 list. You had to have it was a top 5 players of each decade. So of course Cousy was gonna make the list, right?
He was on the 50, he was on the 75, he was on the 100.
The 50 they're yet. So
why did Cousy make the first list?
Because he was one of the better players of the top 50. I'm explaining how they made the 50 list. They had a top lineup, point guard, shoot guard, small forward, 2 forwards, and a center from each decade. Cousy made the point guard list for his decade. So you're gonna have five point guards, 5 guards.
That would lead me to imply because his decade was weak, which is why they got so many championships.
It doesn't make, if you're comparing it to now, it's a weaker brand of basketball. That does not mean it was weak. It was still the best for that era.
Hey, Cousy, Havlicek, Larry Bird, Bill Russell, and Robert Parrish. That's the 5 you put on the floor. The only guy that you possibly can switch out is KG. That's it. Everybody else is off the bench.
KG he was out of his prime. He played for the Celtics for 5 years.
Why?
You should not be included.
Why can't you take KG like I took LeBron?
I could have. I chose to have standards. I mean,
KG's a top 15 player of all time.
I was wrong for taking LeBron. LeBron right now.
No. If you take Laker LeBron deserves to be on the list. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm saying KG has no business being on the Celtics list.
KG whooped a young LeBron. He beat him.
What are we talking about?
In Boston.
KG, he beat him.
Sent him
packing.
Yeah. Sent him to Miami.
Mm-hmm. Made him go to Miami.
And then Miami beat KG repeatedly.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Made him
all
retire.
right, listen, we got to take a quick commercial break, man, and get a word from our sponsors, pay some bills on the Homies Overtime podcast. Sitting around with Pay, Tate Boy Fresh, talking that basketball yak, saying what we got to say concerning the overtime subjects. This was a great segue, by the way. So go back and listen to it on Fans First Sports Network, because we got into a debate about the all-time Celtics versus the all-time Lakers. If you're watching us live on YouTube, after we get a quick word from our partners, we'll be right back with the Homies Overtime podcast on Fans First Sports Network. We're back with the Homies Overtime, Payday, Tate Boy Fresh, Big G. In the absence, we got our boy B-Dirt is absent, but he's with us in spirit. Great debate, great topic. Last segue, fellas. Went well, because I think we got what we needed. And I think that's going to be a debatable thing for a while. Lakers, Celtics. I think the Lakers now, they're going to try to do something because they don't want to be behind.
Debatable forever, because nobody's going to get that high in championships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great segue. Absolutely.
The Bulls got 6. Mm-hmm. That's that next?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I say the Bulls next. San Antonio Spurs got what? 5, 6?
5.
Yeah, 5, yeah.
No, the Warriors are third.
The Warriors have 6? 7? Warriors got 7? Yeah, because they have one back with Rick Barry.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's facts. Yeah, so yeah.
I think they wrong. One back with Rick Barry still only give them 5.
No, they got 4 with Steph. They got 1 with Rick Barry. They got 1 with Wilt.
But that's I guess you're the Philadelphia Warriors. Okay, I understand.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he right. They got 7. You count Philly.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the same franchise, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, it is going to be a debate. For sure. All right, fellas, listen. Go ahead.
I think the Pistons got 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah.
So many teams, man, are middling around 1-2 championships.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, Philly is historically good there. They got 1 championship.
Yeah.
And it was 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Only reason they got it because Moses Malone showed up to town. Because they couldn't beat the Lakers. They couldn't beat the Lakers. They couldn't do it. And they had dogs and couldn't do it. All right, listen.
Wait. They got 2, didn't they?
1.
I think Dr. J led them to 2.
1983 Philadelphia 76ers won the championship with Moses 4-4-4. That's it.
Yeah,
okay. You're right.
ABA
they Magic beat him in his rookie year. That was right. That's
Facts. Somebody big fine. All right, listen. So we got to play homage to an error. Mm-hmm. Homage to an error. Over the last 2 weeks, we've lost probably some of the greats that ever played. We lost Willie Mays just recently. Rest in heaven, Willie Mays. Probably the greatest baseball player that ever played. We lost Bill Walton. We lost the logo, Jerry West. And we lost Larry Allen, who might be arguably the best interior offensive lineman that ever played football, right? We're going to pay a little homage to the greats, right? And I just want to get a quick perspective on this transition because me and Tate have been around long enough to see some of them play. I didn't see Willie Mays play, but I seen everybody else. No, I didn't see Jerry West either. But I know what he did based on his accomplishments as a coach, a GM, and a player. So I just want to get your perspective about the greats and how this is we're seeing a transition of an era. You know, we're seeing guys go home. Pay your thoughts, man, about the transition of the era. Because some of the greats we've lost over the last 2 weeks.
I think it's very, very necessary. Mm-hmm. I mean, make sure you give your greats, give your favorites their flowers while they're here. Mm-hmm. You can at any point they can be gone. Jerry West, he got up out of here before he got to see the Celtics win another championship. Respect to him for that. Mm-hmm. Willie Mays, one of the greatest baseball players of all time.
One of the greatest or the greatest?
No, I didn't say the greatest. One of the greatest. He was a father figure to the greatest, and you all tried to tell me that Ken Griffey was better, but that's a story for another day. The stuff that they went through to be great just makes their greatness even more so awe-inspiring. Reggie Jackson spoke about it at the Birmingham game. What was it? A couple of days ago.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Their road to dominance, their road to greatness isn't a clean street. They had to go through a lot to get there. And not to leave out Jerry West and some of the other guys that you named, but there's more than what you see in the stat books. There's more than what you see on TV. They've got a whole lot of greatness they had to overcome, a whole lot of things they had to overcome to be great. So it's only right that you want to get them their flowers and let them know how you felt. And and this is more so for the leagues, respective leagues that they played in, because you don't want to go ahead and retire Bill Russell's number after he's gone. Do it while he's there. You don't want to name a trophy after Kobe Bryant after he's gone. Do it while he's there. It's never too early. So rest in greatness. Jerry West, Larry Allen, and Willie Mays.
Bill Walton too. Now don't forget Bill.
Bill Walton too. Now tote one up for him. I'm gonna do one as soon as we cut off.
Facts. Tate Boy Fresh, your perspective on the greatness, leaving this earth and leaving this planet, and us having the opportunity to be alive during the time where the greats just dominated across the board, man.
I'm gonna double back on the game at Rickwood Field yesterday in Birmingham, Alabama, and talk about my boy, Mr. Luke. Mr. Luke, Big G, friend of the Know It Alls podcast, Negro League Hall of Famer.
Facts.
Dude, I see 3-4 times a week talking. Not since he left Wednesday, so I won't see him again until next week. Unless I see him out driving by or something. But yeah, so shout out to him. He was part of that. I haven't watched it in its totality yet, but I recorded it. So that might be maybe one of the things I do when we get done with this pod on a Friday night. I may allow myself to fall asleep for 45 minutes or so and wake up and watch it. But I agree with everything you both said. I think, and it's sad when any great dies, right? Legend dies. I think he died in the past couple of weeks, but I think because he died in the past couple of weeks, Larry Allen was elevated to this list. I don't think Larry Allen is too when we talk about Jerry West and Willie Mays and even Bill Walton. He was a good Pro Bowl tackle for a lot of years. He's a football Hall of Famer. But I don't think he's in that class of his sport and athlete that we talk about Willie Mays, Jerry West. And think about it, man. Willie Mays and Jerry West, probably one of the top 2 baseball players of all time, and the logo. Yeah, Larry Allen don't go in that crowd. But he died nonetheless. It's tragic. It's sad. So I get it. But, that's how it is, man. You think about it. The only thing that's different, we getting older.
Yeah, that's it.
We getting older. You know what I mean? I mean, I go back to, I can remember when Joe DiMaggio was still doing coffee maker commercials, man.
I remember.
That wasn't that long ago. That was
the 70s. What are you talking about?
No. I was seeing those commercials in the 90s.
You weren't seeing no Joe DiMaggio.
Yes, I was.
If they was rewind commercials. They was rewind because he was out of there by 80, bro. He was out of there.
I've seen those commercials. Maybe they were commercials that they were playing as they were talking about Joe DiMaggio, but I remember those commercials.
I feel it. But Pay, listen, man.
And y'all old, not me.
No, I don't think we old. I just think that the issue is that what a great time to be alive concerning sports, man. We got to either see it or know a whole lot about it, and I'm the greatest sports era across the board, not just, baseball, basketball, football. I'm talking about period. we had the greatest sports era, you know, and to see some of the greats, you know, and Pay, I agree with what you said, man. You know, but I know that Tate changed his take on this. And you know, once he's done doing his research, hey, listen, I'm going to tell you, I thought Barry Bonds was the GOAT. Nah. Willie Mays. Willie Mays is the GOAT, bro. Well, matter of fact, it ain't even close. To me, it ain't even close, bro. It ain't even close. Willie Mays was that thing, bro.
He did his last commercial in 1996.
Oh, so
okay.
They seen it. Yeah. Tate, I told him you're gonna change your take about the GOAT.
Who?
You said Barry Bonds, and I said Tate gonna say Willie Mays.
Yeah, the other night, Shannon, we talked about it because we talked about Willie Mays passing. I switched in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I didn't think about when we was doing it. So like, just man, pick the top 5, and you're in the moment. You don't got time to really assess it, but you know, you get different information, you can make different decisions. Shannon said Willie Mays, and Willie Mays passed away. You see all the highlights and all that stuff. I was like, man, yeah.
Willie Mays, bro.
I also said Barry was two though.
Yeah. Well, Willie is Barry's goddad.
Right. I saw a picture of them when they was kids in the dugout recently.
Mm-hmm.
Not when they was kids, when Barry was a kid.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie to nobody just because they died. Barry Bonds is the GOAT.
Wow.
I mean,
wow.
I said Willie Mays was a top 5 player, maybe top 3 player. That's respect. I give all the respect in the world to Willie Mays. He's one of the two players with 300 home runs and 300 steals. Barry Bonds the other. Barry Bonds the only player with 400 home runs and 400 steals. Mm-hmm. You can take all of Barry Bonds' MVP seasons away, and he's still a Hall of Famer. I mean,
that's facts. That is facts. As a matter of fact, that's big facts. That ain't just facts. That's big facts. That is true.
I heard your boy down in Miami say that. Lepitar.
That's my boy.
Steve Lepitar. He said that. I didn't know he said it, but yeah, that's true what you said though. But Willie Mays begot Bobby Bonds. Bobby got Bonds begot Barry Bonds.
How many World Series Willie Mays got?
2.
1.
2.
1.
He got 1, bro.
What?
Mm-hmm. No, he got 4. I read it wrong. He got 4. No, that's appearances. That's appearances. He got 1 World Series.
He's 1-3 in the World Series.
Thought he had 2.
Mm-mm. Yeah, they there was some classic Dodgers and Yankees against the Giants. There was some classic series back in the day, bro.
They both played 22 seasons. That's interesting. Hall of Fame, Willie Mays, yes. Barry Bonds, no. Number retired. I guess Barry Bonds can have his Giants number retired because it was Willie Mays' number.
Facts.
7 MVPs, the 2 for Bonds.
Mm-hmm.
Willie Mays got Rookie of the Year. Willie Mays had 12 Gold Gloves and Bonds had 8.
Mm-hmm. Come on now. You're going
Silver Slugger was a award went around for Willie Mays. Barry Bonds got 12.
He'd have 12.
Kill it, Willie Mays. All-Star games. 24-14.
It's over.
I'm done. I'm putting this down.
It's over. Willie Mays is the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT. He's the greatest baseball player that ever played, bro. I mean, it's not even to me debatable. Bonds is great, but Willie Mays is the guy. He's the guy. I mean, I get you got to start and end a sentence when you talk about great African-American baseball players when Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Jackie Robinson. That's how you end the conversation with those 3. But when you look at those 3 and saying, okay, those are your guys, Willie Mays sticks out way above Hank Aaron and way above Jackie Robinson. To me, Willie Mays is really that dude, bro. He's really that dude. That's just my thoughts. Pay, any final? We're giving you a little history lesson tonight, bro.
No, not giving me a history lesson. Willie Mays is one of the top 3 players of all time. I'm sticking with that. But you know, I'm going to stick with Bonds being the number 1 with a bullet. But again, this isn't about Bonds. This ain't about rankings. You know, we're gonna give Willie Mays his flowers. It's and not just him, but everybody else. So again, to the Mays family, to Barry Bonds as well, because that is a family member of him, and to the West family and Walton family, Luke, and so on and so forth, Larry Allen family. Yeah, I hope they're all doing well with the news and transition of their famous family member.
Let me ask y'all a question, just piggybacking off what we was talking about, because Jerry West is in there, right? Because he passed away, his legend passed away, right?
Facts.
Top 5 white American hoopers of all time. Top 5.
Basketball?
Yeah, hoopers. Hoopers.
Larry Bird, John Havlicek, Bob Cousy, Larry Bird, Bob Cousy. Do they have to be American born?
Yeah, I said, I mean, yeah, if you're going picking Europeans, they're Europeans.
Ooh. Probably I would go maybe Steve. Well, Steve Nash was born in Canada.
Right.
So John Havlicek, Larry Bird, Bob Cousy, Jerry West. The fifth one, I would go with Bill Walton just because of how he got hurt. But as far as a basketball player, Bill Walton was a beast.
No, we talking about in their prime. We ain't talking about their career injuries and all that. Hey, who you got? Well, name yours again, Big G.
West, Larry Bird, Bill Walton.
I like that. Hey, Big G, you picked Cousy over Stockton?
Yeah, and Pistol Pete too.
Oh, go ahead, Pay.
All right, so you can do this list with all Celtic players. I mean, Celtics usually have all the white guys in the league. So if you want, I mean, crazy stat. In 1986, there were only 23 white players in the league. 8 of them was on Boston.
Facts.
So top 5, I would say I'm putting Pistol Pete in my list. He's number 5. I'm going to put Jerry West. Obviously, he's in the list. Larry Bird, obviously, Hick from French Lick. You can't make a list without him.
Is Larry Bird number 3?
No, it's not. It's not any typical particular order.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying number 5, but go ahead.
You're right. Let's see. The fourth one would be. I put Hondo up there, and the last one, Caitlin Clark.
Stop it.
Somebody else
Stop
did
it.
that.
Stop it.
I think his boy Nick Wright did that. Somebody did that.
Stop it. Go ahead, Tate. Who's your top 5, man?
Well, I'm gonna go Larry Bird first. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put Kevin McHale on there, man, my power forward.
Ooh.
Yeah, Pay was kind of right, because as I think about center, I might have to go Bill Walton. I feel like the only other way I could go is maybe Jack Sycamore, Bill Lambier.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go with the 86 Celtics front line. Walton, McHale, Bird. My backcourt is I'm gonna take Johnny Stockton, and his shooting guard, I gotta take Jerry West.
I mean, I feel it. But there was some greats. There were some great dogs. All of them was dogs. Mm-hmm. All of them. Yeah. All not just dogs, hogs. Them boys handled their business. Couldn't stop none of them.
That's how you got to pose the question nowadays, because of so many Europeans in the league is at the top.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
You would have said Dirk. You would have said Joker. You would have said Luka. You know what I mean? If they was included in the question criteria,
I'd have put Steve Nash before I put Luka.
He Canadian.
Yeah.
No, he's saying Luka. He's saying if he was allowed to use foreigners.
Steve Nash go before Luka.
You still don't put Steve Nash before Luka. You don't.
Keith Van Horn, no love for him.
Steve Nash got 2 MVPs. What do you mean? He got 2 of them.
I bet Steve Nash got as many first team on NBA as Luka got right now. But to me, both the MVPs, Shaq should have got them.
I know for a fact he got 2 because he won the MVP, so he had to be first team All NBA. So I know for a fact.
I bet Luka got more. That's what I said. I didn't say
Luka got what, 5? He got 5 first team All NBAs.
Yeah, 5 out of 6 years.
Look it up. I'm not gonna bet either way, but I know he got 2 because he won the MVP twice. So that means he was the best player.
3 first teams.
3 first team All NBAs. Okay, I feel
Has Steve Nash ever been to a finals?
No.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
No. Steve Nash never been in a finals.
He ran the D'Antoni system, high octane, lots of offense. James Harden won his MVP under the same system.
Big fun.
Right.
It's gonna keep happening, Big G, till I learn how to turn it off. But yeah, so go ahead.
Okay.
Some Apple problems.
The big trash Apple. Thank you, Pay. Tell him the Apple. Get out there with that Apple.
Like live chat, Apple or Android. Type your choice in the live chat in the comments. Go ahead, Big G.
All right, man. Listen, we got Pay. Thank you for the video evidence. Thank you for the video evidence.
Quad Father said he's surprised you didn't say John Paxton, Pay.
That's biased.
He did bail Jordan out there one time.
But if he picked John Paxson, that's biased. That's biased.
And Jeremiah, you load your asses. Steve Kerr on any of our lists?
No. As a coach, maybe.
I would take Mark Price over Steve Kerr.
Facts.
Of course. Mark Price is a better player than Steve Kerr.
Facts.
Way better player.
Facts.
Hey, Pay, can you name who Steve Kerr played with in college that he went to the Final Four with in 88?
You know I know. Don't even ask me, bro.
Could not even begin. He's an Arizona player, right?
Yeah, obviously. That's where Steve Nash went.
Yeah. Nope.
Steve Nash did not go to Arizona.
Yeah, but no, we talking about Steve Nash with the Santa Barbara. We talking about Steve Kerr.
88 Wildcats. Give me a hint.
Give you a big hint. He got a championship or maybe 2 with Tim Duncan.
Sean Elliott.
There you go. Good job, Pay. Big G, Sean Elliott used to be a baller.
He was a hooper.
Man.
He had an injury, a major injury. There was a lot of guys during that time.
Had
a major injury, right? So, but yeah, it was a hooper. Arizona was tough. They were real tough. All right, listen. We got about 7-8 Saturdays till the college football season kicks off, fellas. For real. This thing about to kick off. And there's a lot of chatter, a lot of talk out there early and often based on this year's playoff. The playoff is, listen, I've already said, I prefaced, I don't know how y'all feel, but I think that this year's champion will be crowned the best team ever. Just for what you have to go through to get there. You got to win. You might have to win 17 games. That's never been done before in college football history. You might have to win 17. 16 is the minimum, or play 16, or then possibly play 17 games, right? I just want to know from you guys, what is the number one storyline you're looking forward to in this college football season? The number one storyline. Tate, what is your number one storyline for the 2024 rendition of college football season?
How good Ohio State gonna be?
Wow.
And then they gonna come
Why
back.
Put your sign up.
Yeah, you can buy it up. But how good they gonna be and how bad they gonna beat Michigan. That's my whole storyline.
That's the number one storyline.
For me, you said for me.
Yeah, for you. Yeah, for you.
Wow. I don't care about nothing else.
Where is B when you need him? Drunk on the floor somewhere.
So Tate, just a sidebar, lightweight. If Ryan Day don't beat Michigan in the finale, is he cooked?
Now, you didn't hold up your algorithm signs more than 2 times.
Not on this show.
But you can put up your cook sign again, or even adios muchacho, because that's what Ryan Day is, both of them. Hold up cook, then adios muchacho.
Dang, I got to double him up. He's cooked first, and then he's adios, muchachos.
Yes, sir.
But you realize they could play him 3 times, right? They could play. They play him in the season finale. Then they could turn around and play him again in the Big Ten championship game, and they could mess around and play again in the playoff. So does that means Ryan Day's almost got to go 3-0. He possibly could go 3-0. Minimum, I'd say 2-0. Minimum 2-0 against Michigan. So you're saying he can't do it no matter what?
He can't what?
So I'm saying, so you're saying he's got to go 2-0 against Michigan.
Man, he got to beat Michigan. Michigan put them out the playoffs. He done again.
Yeah. The
only way that works is if he loses the first regular season game and still goes to the playoffs and beats them in the playoffs. And then if they play again not the playoffs, the Big Ten championship. If they play again in the playoffs, he got to beat them again.
So he's got to win 2 of the last 3 against Michigan, but you prefer the 3 if they play.
He got to win 1 of the first 2 and the last 1. That's how it's going to work.
Okay, I feel it. Pay your number 1 storyline concerning this year's.
Hey, Big G, I just want to chime in. You love talking about college football, man. I mean,
everybody does.
You love it more. We getting short. Baseball is applicable right now. We talking about something that's 2 months away. But go ahead.
Pay your number one storyline for the 2024 season.
First of all, with the team that Michigan's bringing back and a new coach, you ain't got no excuse to even be in the conversation. Ohio State has no excuse letting Michigan be in the same conversation with them. That's just put that out there right now. Number 1 storyline.
Why is Michigan ranked in the top 6 or 7 if they got no business being there?
They got the rankings out already, preseason rankings.
Yeah,
like 2 months away.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the rankings 2 months away. I think it's somebody's early rankings, but same again with the team that they're returning and the new head coach. They have no business allowing Michigan to be in the same conversation. Even if it's a close game, you should fire him anyway. But with me, the storyline, I don't know if this is the biggest storyline, but it's a storyline that I'm paying attention to. Ewers versus Manning in Texas. You got Texas going. Texas is moving to the SEC now.
Mm-hmm.
You got Ewers, who was a number 1 quarterback recruit in his year. The following year, you got Manning coming in, the ballyhooed Arch Manning.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's find out, because Ewers might. He's the one that's going untalked about as far as these next crop of quarterbacks going to the draft, and he's no slouch. Mm-hmm. He's got to hold off Manning again for another year. So that's something I'm looking forward to seeing.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I like both of you guys' storylines, and I would probably pick them either 1 or 2. My dark horse storyline is, and everybody's talking about it already, prime time. What is he going to do? Year 2. That's what everybody's talking about. Everybody's talking about it. What's he going to do?
I have thought nothing about it. I don't even care because they're not going to be that good again. Maybe they can win a watered down. What they in the Big 12 still? They hanging on.
They're Big 12.
Maybe they can compete in that, but nobody care, man. It's not going to be near the fanfare publicity that it was last year.
I think it's going to be actually ramped up more this particular season. I think it's going to be ramped up more because the expectation is that he should win. So if he doesn't win, is he done? But if he wins, oh my God. Because Fox News is going to sell it. Fox Sports is going to sell it.
What's win?
7 wins.
Nobody care about no 7 wins. Say they hey, what the remember the show Basketball Wives pay? Remember the chick Evelyn used to go with Ocho Cinco?
Mm-hmm.
Before
Evelyn
that,
Loaiza.
yeah. What she used to say? She's a non-mother beep factor. That's what 7 wins gonna be.
I mean, I don't disagree, but I'm saying that because last year there was so much hype on them, they only won 4 games. Now this season coming up, can they win 7 but don't mess around and let them win a bunch of games. Oh my God, it's gonna be revved up like you never seen before.
But that's why I asked you what's winning then. Yeah, if he win 9, get close to 10, you said 7.
Mm-hmm. To me, no, I guess,
and that's why it's not a story to me, because I don't see Deion getting more than the over-under be 7.5. It'd be a great over-under for anybody that want to take the under.
7.5, you said? 7.5. Okay, I'm with it. All right. Last topic, man. Baseball. It, like Tate said, it's applicable, right? Y'all, everybody got a team on the show. B-Dirt's not here to defend his Detroit Tigers. Pay your Chicago Cubs. And what's going on right now in the division?
I cannot defend them any longer. They are garbage.
Big trash.
Big trash.
Oh
big
my
trash.
God. Wait. Are they trash? Are they dumpster fire? Are they tire fire? Or are they hot trash? Which one?
We haven't reached the level of dumpster fire yet, but it's getting close with the temps rising as they are.
Hot
and,
trash?
and the Cubs getting beat by 11-1 today. The juice in the dumpster that is the Cubs, it might ignite. It might just catch fire. They might actually be a dumpster fire by the end of the week.
Wow.
They are the worst team in the league the last 6 weeks. They have blown. Let me tell you this. They have blown 16 games. 16 games. And their 40 losses, they've blown a lead in 34 of them. It is ridiculous. And who has ever been that bad in the first half of a season in just one area that you point directly to losses? We get a lead, like, oh, the game just started now. We got the lead. We're going to find. Let's see if we can hold it, and we never do.
So hot trash right now, but approaching dumpster fire for sure.
Approaching dumpster fire. I'm waiting to see if the sun cooks them up long enough for it to just spontaneously combust.
Tim Lyons called them garbage pandas. Oh my God.
Yeah, right.
I feel it, Tim.
There are some walking raccoons right now.
I feel it. Tate Boy Fresh, as he was saying his team was dumpster fire, panda divers and all whatever else he called them. The Cincinnati Reds are only a half a game in front of the Chicago Cubs. Where are the Reds at? At 36-39. Where are they at? The big fine.
So many fines coming out. So many fines coming off of 4645.
But my bad. The Reds are 8 games out of first place, Milwaukee Brewers. We've been having it tough, man. I mean, they won tonight against the Boston Red Sox. They lost a game the other day against the Pirates, a series clincher, where Hunter Green throws a 2-hitter, no ones. They take him out. I don't like our manager, David Bell. He tries to go off the analytics too much and search himself. And the other night he lost a game. The pitcher was going fine. Who was it that night? Was it Lodolo? And he put in Lucas Sims, one of the the mid relievers. Gave up a homer as soon as he came in, like third pitch. 3-1 homer, we losing. But David Bell should never put him in. Let your starting pitcher go. He looking good, man. He's held him to 1 run. Come on, man. Let him get out the inning. Then you can make you make too many decisions in a moment. You're a choker. David Bell to me. But the Reds gonna get Noelvi Marte back next week. Third baseman, rookie of the year candidate. Played a little bit last year. Really good third baseman. We got Encarnacion Strand coming back eventually. He had a broken hand. Our first baseman. And our pitching is starting to come around, man. I mean, it's like I said, I think we like 3-13 or something like that in 1-run games. So we're gonna start to turn it around. I'm not saying they're gonna necessarily catch the Brewers and win the division, but they can if they get hot. But the wild card is what we're looking at right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's still for both of you guys. Just to be honest, for both of you guys, you do both teams do have a realistic chance to play for the wild card. I think I realistically do, because that division is so close. And when you look across the whole National League, definitely Cincinnati and Chicago still have an opportunity to play there. Right? So I don't disagree.
Pay. Is he? Is he patronizing us? Is that what he's doing?
No. I mean,
I'm being realistic.
He's telling the truth, but it feels patronizing. Look, man, I'm watching
It's the
same way Drake was watching Amazon the other day on Wednesday. That's how I watch my Cubs. I'm just watching them in disgust. It feels like they're trolling me the same way Kendrick Lamar had all of LA out there trolling Drake. It feels like the Cubs are trolling me. I'm just it feels bad right now. But you're right. At any point, they can flip the switch and be right back in the playoffs.
I mean, right now, if you talk about the last wild card seed, I think that both of those teams realistically have a shot to get in as far as the last team. If you look at who's really, they're all bunched up. You got the New York Mets, the Washington Nationals, St. Louis Cardinals, Pittsburgh Pirates, Cincinnati Reds, Chicago Cubs, Arizona Diamondbacks, and the San Diego Padres. They're really all bunched up in a bunch for that last spot.
You're right. The NL is weak this year.
Mm-hmm.
Any given week, you can have 80% of the league under 500. Any given week. I mean, it's still up for grabs.
Yeah. So I don't think I was patronizing. I just wanted to point out that I think that one of those teams could get hot fast. And if they get hot fast.
The Cardinals are in the last wild card spot right now. And the Reds are a game and a half back of that. So,
yeah, that's easy.
And so the Cubs are 2.5 games, 2 games back of that.
Yeah. Easy. If they go 7-3 in their next 10, they jump way up real fast. And 7-3 is not unreasonable, I think, for the Cubs and or the Reds, in my opinion. I don't think 7-3 is a hard deal.
Hey, man, can I ask one more question before we get out of here? I guess you're about to close it up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I know Big G haven't. Pay, you seen Bad Boys yet? The new one?
I have.
Well, how'd you think about it? What'd you think about it?
It was okay. It's not. I don't think it was any better than any of the other Bad Boys. I mean, it was cool. It was entertaining. I didn't fall asleep on it.
I thought it was the best one of the 4. But that was my question. Oh, this is overtime. I guess we're gonna talk about it Sunday now, man.
What?
I want to talk about. We don't too late now though. What Stephen A. Smith was saying about Will Smith. That he owe us an apology. Stephen A. Smith, man, he might have got CTA too. Man, he been a clown lately. He always been a clown, but he really been on his clown.
I agree.
CTE.
All right, fellas. It's time to close this bad baby out. Pay, you got anything you want to say with your chest before we get out of here?
No, nothing demonstrative. Enjoy your summers. Stay safe. Stay cool in this heat out here. And don't let none of these sports teams work you up. Oh, also, Florida Panthers might be blowing a 3-0 lead. Check them out.
What is it? 3-2 now? It's 3-2.
I think Edmonton won tonight.
Did they? So it's 3-2.
No, it's 3-3.
3-3. Okay, 3-3. Yeah. Yeah. Tate Boy Fresh. Anything you want to say what I told you so before we go?
Nah, man. I mean, I don't have nothing to say, man. Thank you guys for being with us in the live chat, man. This overtime family has really grown over the past 4 or 5 months. We used to come here and feel like it'd be like 15 of us, and 12 including us, 11 including us and B Dirt. But now we see a lot of interaction in the live chat. A lot of you people come to rock with us, whatever we talking about. We appreciate it. Shout out Tim, Quad Father, AFL, Jerry Cherry Band in the building. Mr. Woodseed, Val Ford, Mother. That's not Mother Rap. That's Kathy Ford. Kathy Foran. But yeah, TD, Tom Desinger. Yeah, everybody, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Pay and Big G got on their homies podcasters. I gotta wear mine. They look nice on there, man.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Sure.
By next week, show Big G, maybe we got our Pump Your Brakes banners behind us too.
Yeah, can't wait. About to rearrange the backdrop for me for sure, man. I got a lot going on here in a minute, so I'm gonna have a whole different camera angle too. So it's gonna be different. But thanks again for rocking with us on the Homies Overtime podcast on Fans First Sports Network. Make sure you swing on by and check any of the products that the fellas on the podcast produces, stars, and talks to on the podcast networks. Everything from the Bear Call podcast to the Disgruntled Bear fans over there, or the Disgruntled Bull fans with Payday, with me and Tate Boy Fresh, and all the things we do on the Steel Curtain Network. Running Through the Jungle with B-Dirt, who's not here tonight. That's Rather Cavaliers with me and Tate Boy Fresh. And last but not least, the Level Up College Football podcast and the Know It Alls podcast that me and Tate Boy Fresh is on with Ahmad. We thank you guys again for rocking with us on Fans First Sports Network, Homies Overtime podcast. And if without any final thoughts, we'll check you guys next week.
Hold on. You can always, and don't Steel Curtain isn't the only place you can get this show. Also, don't forget, this show was also on Facebook on Fans First Sports Net, also on the YouTube Fans First Sports Net, Frustrated Chicago, Running Through the Jungle.
Hey, Pay.
All of the X and Twitch. We brought it to Twitch. Don't forget that.
Ask you a question, Pay. When we left the homies, I went to go download that version for the audio, right? And I look at Facebook come up, Fans First Sports Network. The Browns is on there. How is that affecting two shows run simultaneously?
Ooh, the Browns on there? I don't know. Maybe they I have no idea how Facebook does any of the stuff they're doing.
I'm talking about YouTube. Right now, YouTube.
It says it's okay for me. I'm looking right at it.
Okay.
They'll figure out maybe one will be live and they just post both videos up after the fact.
Right.
Whoever got there first will be the live one.
Well, they were there first before our second show. Because they was on when we was great. Come on.
All right. Well, thanks again for rocking with us on the show, on the Homies Overtime. We'll catch you guys next week. Pay, get us out of here, bro.
Arrested Aaron Rodgers. Felony fan.
That calls for a regular outro.